Welcome, class of 2024. Thank you for giving me this time to meet with you. The goal for today is to give you a little overview of high school and the resources available as you make your transition to 9th grade. First of all, I'm your counselor, Mrs. Charles. I'm available for drop-ins on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays in the morning, brunch, and after school using this WebEx link. You can also feel free to drop me an email anytime. I want to give you an overview of our Beckman True Blue traits and our 4 A's. Let's start with our True Blue traits. T stands for trustworthy, honest. That means that we want our students to complete their own schoolwork, engage in fair sportsmanship, and create original art. R is for responsible. We want you to be accountable, be punctual, respectful of property, peers, self, and staff. Complete your own work and follow all classroom and school rules. U is for understanding. Be open-minded, respect each other's differences, acknowledge diverse viewpoints, be fair to everyone on campus. Benevolent. That just means being kind. Speak kindly, treat each other with respect, care for yourself. L is for leadership and being wise. Help your peers, stay focused on tasks, and make positive and kind choices. U is for united. We're in this together. We're going to interact and support one another and contribute to the school community. We want all students to be involved at Beckman and find your passion in one or more of the 4 A's. The 4 A's are athletics, arts, activities, and academics. Let's start with athletics. We have 23 comprehensive sports teams, including a cheer and dance team. Tryouts are required. If you would like to get involved in athletics, visit our Beckman Athletics page and feel free to reach out to our Beckman Athletic directors. Arts. We are proud of the arts offerings at Beckman High. Getting involved through art can include playing an instrument, joining the band or color guard, or choosing an elective like art, vocal music, theater arts, photography, graphic design, and engineering design. Activities. You can get involved on campus by joining ASB, which is our student government. It's comprised of elected and appointed positions. Also, make sure to join at least 1 or 2 clubs, as we have over 80 clubs on campus. Check out this link to explore the different clubs on campus. Don't like any of the clubs that we offer? Feel free to contact our activities director, Mr. Cooper, and start your own. Okay, let's get into the graduation requirements. Students must earn 230 credits to graduate from high school. Let's review each of these requirements now. As you can see, you need 30 credits of history to graduate: world history, U.S. history, and government econ. You'll start history in 10th grade. English, you need all 4 years to graduate. Math, 20 credits, 2 years, and you must complete geometry to graduate. Science, you need 3 years, 30 credits, and you must complete a life and physical science. Visual and performing art and/or world language, you need 20 credits or 2 years, and you can mix these requirements so you can do 1 year of an art class and 1 year of a world language class, or 2 of each. PE, 20 credits, 2 years. Electives, 70 elective credits, that's 7 classes, and that gives you a total of 230 credits. Just remember, you must receive a D or better in all subjects to meet graduation requirements. Okay, so what's a credit? Credits are points you receive for each class you pass with a D or higher. A full year class is 10 credits. And remember, you must have 230 credits to graduate. If you receive an F in a core academic course, you need to recover the class. Students usually do that through summer school. So what's an elective? Electives are classes you choose to learn new skills, and they help you graduate with the correct number of credits. Some examples of electives include like your foreign language class, a visual performing art class. Okay, and what are honors and AP classes? Honors and AP classes are classes that cover advanced materials and have more in-depth study. When you take an AP or honors class, the grade is actually weighted. So that means if you earn a C in an AP or honors class, it actually counts as a B on your GPA. Okay, so now we're gonna play a little pretend. We're gonna do like a think, pair, share thing. So you're gonna pretend that you have a partner sitting next to you, and you're gonna turn to your partner and tell them how many credits you need to graduate. I know it feels silly, just bear with me. Okay, tell your partner how many credits do you need to graduate. All right, you should have said 230 credits. So, did you know that free tutoring is available to all Beckman students? Just log on to paper.co using your MyTUSD credentials. Get help in all subject areas. Okay, so I know I spoke a lot about wellness when I presented to you in 8th grade for your 9th grade orientation. Wellness at Beckman is super important. Let's watch this short video.
You can't tell how someone feels just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality they aren't. I'm always worrying about doing well at school, and with the end of year test coming up, I'm not sure how much longer I can cope. My thoughts swarm around my head, sometimes keeping me up all night. Some days it's just all too much, and I feel like I'm lost in space. When I did badly on one of my tests, I just about kept it together until I got home. Then I broke down crying in front of my mum. She listened for a bit, and then she told me that, just like physical health, we all have mental health. It's our feelings, our thinking, our emotions, and our moods. She then said that feeling down, angry, and stressed is a normal part of life, just like it's normal to feel happy, confident, and carefree sometimes. We all have positive and negative emotions that come and go based on what's happening around us. These are everyday feelings. Good mental health means experiencing negative emotions. It's not always about being happy. Mum can relate to the feelings of stress. So when Mum suggested I take a break from everything and do something I enjoy, I actually took her advice. So I made myself a hot chocolate, snuggled up in a duvet and watched a film. And you know what? Afterwards I felt so much better. Mum should take her own advice.
Most of us only ever share the good things. We don't like to share how we really feel. Every morning when I wake up, negative thoughts stream through my head. Getting out of bed and pretending I'm okay takes all the energy I have. As the day goes on, the negative thoughts turn from a stream into a river. The water rushes through my head so loudly it's hard to concentrate in lessons. And some days it's so bad it feels like a waterfall that's trying to pull me over the edge. Everything is so overwhelming. I didn't think my friends would understand if I told them how down I was feeling. But when Sasha opened up to me about how stressed she was feeling, I told her. I wasn't sure how to bring up how I'd been feeling, so I started by saying that I didn't feel like myself. Just her listening made me feel like she understood. She told me some things that had helped her, so I tried them too, but it didn't make much of a difference. Even when I tried to be around my friends, I felt alone. The things I used to enjoy weren't fun anymore.
I was really worried about Andre and not sure what to do. He was quiet and wasn't hanging out with us like he used to. So I asked our head of year for some advice. He suggested I get Andre to speak to him since his negative feelings weren't going away.
I didn't want to speak to our head of year, but I also didn't want to keep feeling so down, so I went. He said that sometimes we have overwhelming feelings that can be more intense than our everyday feelings. These feelings hang around for a long time and change the way we feel, think, and behave. They can stop us doing what we want to in life. That's what I was going through. He also said that if we're physically unwell, we let people know, we ask for help. It should be no different with mental health. Sometimes our overwhelming feelings are brought on because of things in our life. Sometimes they happen for no reason at all. After hearing this, I felt much less alone and it felt good to talk. Scientists have found exercise can help when you're feeling low, so our head of year encouraged me to sign up to the school football club, which Sasha was already in. I still have days when the river is there, but now I'm beginning to understand my mental health. I'm learning how to cope. Our head of year reminded me that my friends, family, teachers, and lots of others at school are there to help just as much as he is. I had no idea the people around me could be so understanding. And while it's not always easy to talk about my mental health, the person I'm talking to might be able to help. If you don't feel like talking, that's fine. You could try writing, sports, reading, art, music, playing with your pet, whatever makes you feel better.
If you're the person someone talks to when they're struggling, just listen with no pressure or judgments. You don't have to have the answer. If you feel unsure about anything, you can speak to a trusted adult. Talking about mental health doesn't have to be difficult. After all, it's something we all have.
Okay, so just to reiterate, if you are having feelings, to reach out to friends, family, or come talk to me or counselor if you need support. Also, stay on top of your mental health by attending a Lunch and Learn Wellness workshop. We have Understanding Stress and Coping Skills for Stress on September 23rd and Learning Time Management Skills on October 14th. Use the link on this slide or the QR code to sign up. Like I mentioned, wellness is super important. Therefore, the Beckman Counseling team has put together the student resource card to support your needs. You can find mental health hotlines, drug and alcohol resources, shelter resources, and LGBTQI resources. There's even a link to other resources if you need something that's not listed. On the back of this resource card is a list of tutoring and workshop resources, including paper.co for tutoring and workshops for students and parent wellness. Okay, moving on from mental health, let's talk about the College and Career Center. Ms. Rosas is our College and Career Center specialist. She can assist you with information about Naviance, college testing, scholarships, jobs, internships, military, and careers. Click here to join her Google Classroom so you can stay on top of all this information. Another fun activity is to join some virtual college visits. Click here to take a virtual college tour. I know we're all getting through this distance learning thing together, and it's not easy. If you ever need support with any of the technology, I have provided you with the distance learning and device help link here. Make sure you scroll to the bottom of the link to put in a help ticket. I also provided the ARIES help link down here. Finally, I want to do my best to support you and help your high school experience be 5 stars. I will see you soon to develop your 4-year academic plan. Check in with me as needed. Try your best to establish relationships with your peers and teachers during this tough time. Ask questions, ask for help, and get involved. And remember, keep calm, your school counselor can help.